Hello and welcome to this IELTS General Training video series, your guide to understanding the test, improving your skills, and achieving your target score. If you're planning to migrate, work, or pursue vocational or secondary education abroad, the IELTS General Training test is one of the most important steps on your journey. It's required by immigration programs in countries like the UK, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, and it demonstrates your ability to use English in everyday situations. So, why choose general training over academic? If you're applying for university admission or professional registration, you'll usually take the academic version. But if you're migrating or seeking employment, the general training test is more practical. It focuses on real life workplace and social English, the language you'll actually use when living and working in an English speaking country. You might also be wondering what score you need. That depends on the visa and the country, but here are some common benchmarks based on CFR levels. If your visa requires B1 level, you'll need at least around 4.0 in each section. For B2 level, aim for about 5.5. And for C1 level, you'll need scores around 7.0 in each section. It's also very important to understand that many programs require a minimum score in each skill, not just an overall score. So if you score very high in listening, reading, and speaking, but your writing score is low, you might still fail to meet the requirements of your program. I'll show examples of scores required for some programs, but again, please check the specific requirements of your visa or program carefully. Now, let's talk about what the test actually measures. There are four modules: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Listening tests your ability to follow conversations and monologues. Reading measures how well you understand workplace and everyday texts. Writing includes tasks like letters and short essays. And speaking is a live interview with an examiner. We'll dive deeper into each of these modules later in this series. But here's a question many people ask. Which module should I focus on the most? To answer that, I analyzed the 2023 to 2024 IELTS general training results by nationality from IELTS.org and sorted the scores from highest to lowest to see where most people struggle. Here's what the data shows. Writing is consistently the most challenging module worldwide. Why? Well, many people don't practice writing grammatically correct sentences often. These days, we rely on AI tools like Grammarly or chatbots to fix our writing for us. But during the test, you're on your own. You have to organize your thoughts, write clearly, and avoid mistakes, all under time pressure. So if you're looking to improve your overall score, dedicate extra time to practicing writing. Reading also tends to be a little more challenging than listening and speaking, so it's worth focusing on that too. Listening and speaking usually have higher scores worldwide. To help you understand the global trends, I'll now show you the average scores by nationality, so you can see where your country stands and which modules tend to be stronger or weaker? Again, I analyzed the general training mean scores by nationality from IELTS.org and ranked the countries from highest to lowest in each module. In listening, the top performing countries include France, Malaysia, Hong Kong, the Russian Federation, Lebanon, South Africa, Brazil, India, Italy, Mexico, Ukraine, Egypt, Spain, and Argentina. For reading, we see a similar pattern, with strong performances from France, the Russian Federation, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Brazil, Italy, Mexico, Spain, Lebanon, South Africa, and Ukraine. In speaking, the highest scores came from South Africa, Kenya, Nigeria, France, Ghana, Lebanon, Malaysia, the Russian Federation, Uganda, and Zimbabwe. Other notable performers include Brazil, Mexico, Ukraine, Egypt, Italy, Hong Kong, and Spain. Finally, in writing, where scores are generally lower, the countries that did relatively well include South Africa, France, Malaysia, and Nigeria. So now let's take a closer look at the different band scores for the general training test per nationality and see how these trends reflect in the real numbers.